Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode here on the Ironman profile, where at the end of the last video I alluded to a little something that I bought, and if we look in our accessory bag, it is right here. We got the Ender artifact, and apparently it's dropped like 50 million price. I'm not salty about that at all. So I was like, oh yeah, we can do like a bunch of Ender Slayer this video, and I was like, oh yeah, well there could be a Mayor Aatrox, because I saw that Aatrox was in the election role. Yeah, no, it's not anything useful, and also he's not even going to be minister. And then I was like, oh, well, we could have him next time if we vote die as an Aatrox, but no, Marina's winning. So, what we're going to do instead is we're going to do foraging. Now, if we have a look in our sacks, I have made 100 Figstone and 100 Mancor, which is all the stuff that we need for Jade Dragon, except it isn't, because guess how many Starling prizes we need? 20. How many do we have? 14, so we're not quite there yet. So if we talk to Agatha here, we got 28 unclaimed contests, and all these are not ones with Starling prizes. You are actually told if you get a Starling prize before. So I've been claiming them slowly, but it really does not feel like a 25%. Not 25%. It really doesn't feel like a 20% chance. It feels much lower. However, why I'm gathering these is because as soon as we get the Jade Dragon, you know, as soon as we get the egg, we can just immediately claim all of these and then get like a billion foraging experience, because like all of these are, what is that, 50k? So that'll be an insane amount of foraging experience, so just a nice little boost. And I will need to claim a couple more just Agatha's contest before that, because you do actually need milestone 5, but I am saving it for the contest where we do actually get a Starling prize, and then I'll just claim a couple more. Then we'll go buy the golden dragon egg, and then we'll come back and like bulk claim the rest of this, which will be pretty satisfying. We're currently chilling at level 382. Most of that is because I managed to max out the forest essence shop. This is like completely done, except for this wooden bait, but I can't be bothered fishing right now. So what we're gonna do whilst we're waiting, well, I say waiting because we need to partake in Agatha's contests. So what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade the lasso, we're going to get the stuff for the nets, we're going to work on talismans and stuff. We're going to get all the logs for all the birds, because, I mean, the chicken minion is running, but very slowly. So yeah, and then hopefully by that time we will have, what, how many do we need? 6 more? So yeah, hopefully we'll have 6 more. And hopefully it won't take too long as well, because so far I've been grinding for like easily 50 hours and still haven't got all 20, so you know, hopefully it's not going to be that much more. But we'll start off with the lasso. So recipe lasso, we currently got the rare one, so we need to make the epic version, and that is 8 Mancor, which if we have a little look is 1280 enchanted mangrove logs, so that won't take too long, so we'll grind that one out first. Yo, what the hell? Foraging 51 and then a chameleon. Nice. And that's foraging 52 with another Starling prize. We got quite a few contests saved up and I don't have any of them. Alright, so we've got enough mangrove now. If we do recipe mang, we can make 8 Mancor, and then recipe lasso. Not that one. This one. We need 3 enchanted vine sap, which we will have. 1, 2, 3. Right, and there we go. We can make that. Alright, so that's the max level lasso, and also I believe I found the bug, right? So if we have a look here, we got 29 contests. So there's this second page. However, if I were to do /hub. Right, then warp Galatea and go back. As you just saw, this is like an unedited clip. Only 28 contests to claim. What happens to that other contest? But which one does it delete? Okay, so it deletes the oldest contest. But that's still not very good. Yeah, I'll raise this issue, I'll report the bug, because I don't think many people will be doing what I'm doing. So yeah, for now, this seems to be a bit unfortunate, so I'll just claim the last contest, just so that it doesn't delete another contest, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, I'll go report the bug, and next, if we do recipe bowl, I'm pretty sure we got the medium fish bowl, so the large fish bowl, what is that, 16 fig stone, we'll have all of the tenderwood. Let's just check that we do actually have that medium bowl. Yeah, we do, right. So, we just need, what was this again, 16. Actually, do we have enough for 16? Oh, we already have enough for 16. Great, 1, 2, 3, 4. Accessory bag, take you out, recipe bowl. Right, we can get that, right, and then recipe net. I think that is the next one. So, I think we got the medium one. Flex bone, enchanted sea loomies. All of this. Right, I will just. Yeah, I'll go to the wiki, or report this bug. I'll go to the wiki, see what we can work on next. Alright, I made the bug report, and from my research, can't really find anything. So looks like we're just going to be collecting fig and or mangrove wood for the next while. I'll probably do it based off of whatever the lottery perk is. So if it is obviously fig fortune, I'll farm fig, mangrove fortune, I'll farm mangrove, and then I'll either alternate or just do whatever I feel like doing when it's the sweep boost. Currently we're sitting at 454 sweep and 996 foraging fortune, which is not that bad at all. And I think it varies a tiny bit, but yeah. We're slowly making our way with Forest Whispers, in fact, HOTF. We can upgrade this, so I'm just going to max this out to level 50, and then I've been alternating between these two because, right, it caps at 1000 strength and 500 speed. We have 1000 strength, and then the speed is a little harder to see, but you need to go into the MISC stats breakdown, and we've got over 500 speed now. So, yeah, each of those are equal in terms of how much of a boost they give, so if you just alternate between them, because they're the same price for each level, that's how you maximise the efficiency. But I'm just gonna invest all of my whispers into that foraging fortune perk first, and then we'll finish off the other one. But hopefully it does not take that long in order to get all the Starling prizes. Alright, this is another Starling prize we got here. We need 5 more. Slowly making it there. Alright, another Starling prize acquired. We're up to 16, I believe. Yes, so that means 4 more left. Alright, we got another Starling prize, 3 more to go. Alright, we've got another Starling prize, 2 more to go. We've also got another signal enhancer, but I actually haven't recorded them. However, I have used all 10 signal enhancers in the beacon over here, so when you get one of these you can come over here and then do this one, which basically just gives you 2 of the same one. And that means that each time we tune it, we actually get 15 fig and 15 mangrove fortune, which is quite a lot, to be fair. It's quite a lot. And also, there is a larger stack limit. I think it might be 10 stacks. I'm not quite sure though, but you know, that is still a massive improvement. But yeah, 2 more Starling prizes to go. Alright, we've got our second to last Starling prize here, so we can put this back in. And we are up to 19. 1 more to go, and then we can get Jade Dragon. Alright, we're coming up on an interesting milestone. It will only take 3 or 4 more trees to get to. So we can just quickly chop down all of these. We've got a pretty insane sweep as well, so it really does not take that long. And I've been slowly working on the mangrove collection, because you need 10 mil to max out Jade Dragon. Right, and there we go. Hard Forest Tier 7, Skyblock level 384. So if we do HOTF, we got 2 more tokens on the forest. So what we're going to spend it on, Hunter's Luck, and then either half empty or half full, I think. Yeah, because we've already maxed out the forage in Essence Shop. We don't need combat stats on Galatalia because we've already got the 1000 strength. Homing, no, we never used the right click, and then these give foraging, fortune, and sweep actually when within 16 blocks of a player. Yeah, I mean it's not fully useful, but like, I mean, other than I guess look at the forest is decent. I'll do half empty because why not? And then oh wow, the scale's fast. So yeah, we'll just put in a tiny bit, but you know, whatever. So yeah, we're just waiting for the final Starling prize now, and then we'll be able to get Jade Drag. Alright, we got it. We got the last Starling prize. So that brings us up to 20, which means that we can go over to the shop and buy Shiniest. There we go. I also bought the Moonglade artifact, and Agathis Power, and the legendary upgrade treat for the frog pet, which I forgot to record, but yeah, whatever. So yes, we have the Shiniest. If we go to our sacks, we have the Mancor and the Fig Stone. So now we can grab out, what, 500 mil from our bank, and then go down to the golden dragon, not the golden dragon, the jade dragon. So I will put on my, where is it, my snorkeling gear, because this is definitely going to be enough. And then I think it's down this way. No. Also, we're already suffering from the effects of pressure. There is a perk in the tree that gives pressure resistance. So what I might do is I might just reset my tree, just max out that perk, maybe get a tiny bit more pressure resistance, and also figure out where the Jade Dragon is. So I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, I've done that. I know where we need to go. I've also got out with a cloak, Wand of Atonement, and Florid Zombie Sword. We're just gonna, with all the preparations going, so you come down here to where this endstone is, and then you hug the right hand wall until you hopefully get down to the bottom right with a cloak sword. That doesn't do anything. Wand of Atonement. It also doesn't do anything, but never mind, it doesn't matter. We've made it to the lair. Right. Halt, fledgling mortal, you desire one of my precious emerald eggs, even though they don't require emeralds anymore. Know that they come at a price measured in emeralds and treasures beyond imagining. Prove your worth. Well, I am worth it, because I can buy. Right, and boom. There we go. 500 million down the drain, countless hours, but we have got it. So we can equip this Jade Dragon pet, and then make sure that we actually summon it, like that. Now I have forgotten to get an all skills EXP boost, Warp, Merc, Water. However, we have like these 5 contests here, so what I might do is, actually I just realised, so I want to reset my tree again, max out this efficient forager perk, because that will essentially double the amount that we get, and then I'll claim these 5 whilst holding the egg. Then I'll go back to the hub, get an all skills EXP boost, and then claim the rest of them. And that's only because I'm like 90% sure the bug still hasn't been fixed, because I think I only like, well obviously I've reported it this episode, but I don't think they would have fixed it in a day. So yeah, let's pass to the forest. We you can reset the tree together. Right, and I'm also not quite sure how many levels, we'll be getting. So let's just quickly max this out. Right, I'm not sure how many levels we'll get on it. Does this give foraging wisdom? Yeah, this does, so we'll hold this out and put the fig armor back on, and we'll just claim these final 5. And it's already up to level 46, right? And then we can go to the hub and come over here. Let's just get our Aspects of the Void back in, speak to Zog. And there isn't a foraging EXP boost, so you just buy an all skills EXP boost. And I'm really smart, you can't actually put it on Jade Dragon. At least not as an egg. Whatever, we'll have it for when it hatches. Right, so now we can bulk claim these. 69. Right, yeah, see, there's 1.4 million foraging experience. And that's a lot of Hearts of the Forest XP. Nearly a million Forest Whispers. Oh wow. So yeah, level 69. And then in terms of our coupons, how many Agatha's coupons do we have now? 1,620, right, so just a small amount. Obviously we want to be able to raise the foraging cap, but that requires 750 in total, but it also requires another 7 Starling prizes, which obviously we do not have right now. Yeah, I might as well max this Mangrove Fortune, so another 16 of these heron birds. Right, there we go, that's that max. And apparently these Fig and Mangrove Fortunes here, apparently they go up to level 50, so we're not going to be maxing them anytime soon. And yeah, so we'll just wait until the foraging level cap. Might get a few crows. If we go to the hunting box, where are they? There they are. Right, so that's Mangrove Sharpening maxed. We have been getting quite a few chameleons actually, we're up to 15 now. So, next task will be getting this egg to level 100. Hopefully it won't take too long. It shouldn't take too long, to be fair. But, you know, we can't put an all skills EXP boost on there. And apparently level 200 isn't actually that much of an increase over level 100. But I'm still going to get level 200 because I like to be a completionist. So, yeah, back to the grind. This video will be done once it's level 100. Level 200 will be insanely long. Alright, I'm just realising now that I'm really smart. You see that there's very much a foraging EXP boost. It isn't the 50% one. That's like a 0.01% drop chance from what are they called? Like Soul the Alphas, the wolves in the cave. So yeah, we got that ready for when the egg is level 100. It's currently chilling at level 90, so I'd say nearly there, but these last levels are like, I'm pretty sure they're more than like all the other levels, so we're about halfway there. Alright, with this Starling prize here, we've now got 2, so we can go to the shop and we can increase our foraging cap. Now we have foraging level 53 and Skyblock level 385. Alright, it's been many hours in the making, however, after maybe this stream, maybe the next stream, not sure. There we go, Jade Dragon level 102. Right, so, our Sweep and Fortune has not increased. I think he meant to unequip and then re-equip it. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is, right next to the Golden Dragon. So, unequip it, / pet, and then re-equip it. Yeah, there we go, 512 Fortune, 1133 Fortune. But no, 512 Sweep, there we go, yeah, I was about to say that didn't sound right. Right, so what's the stats on this pet? Right, so it adds strength and speed to axes, 15 foraging, fortune and 4 sweep for every digit in your mangrove collection. Currently that's sitting at the millions, so that is 7 digits. So if we get 10 million, then that'll be 8 digits. Grants 1 foraging fortune per 5 sweeps, so that's probably where a lot of the foraging fortune is coming from. And then Apex Predator increases your total sweep by 0.1% for every maxed out attribute you have unlocked, and I'm pretty sure most of these don't really scale all that much. Let me just get a tiny bit of magic find and foraging fortune and strength as base stats as well. So yeah, that's a pretty nice pet. Yeah, you can feel the difference. Those mining trees so much faster now. That's not sarcasm, no, that sounds like sarcasm. But yeah, so we can place this foraging EXP boost on it, and then hopefully it should level up faster. Your pet is now holding a foraging. Oh, okay. I was about to say that did not disappear, but must have just been a weird bug. So yeah, that'll be all for this video. It's been quite a while. We got 9.4 in total, 9.4 million forest whispers. We got harder forest tier 7. We're now foraging 53. We got a Jade dragon pet. So we've done a lot in this episode. Very much so. So yeah, that'll be all. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.